passed laws against us that would lead to this day. I had to kill 11 doe fawns. Stan had to kill 26. We're going to show you these pictures. They're graphic. If you don't like them, look away now. Okay? What laws were passed against us? They passed a law, two-prong approach. Take away our income, increase our expenses. When we can't afford to put up the expenses, when they've taken our income, then they get to take our license for non-compliance. It's full court press with these groups. The first law was nobody can buy a deer in Minnesota. So my doe fawns that would have been worth about maybe $2-3 grand a piece are worth nothing. Tim Walz took that away with the stroke of his pen. Two-prong approach. Take away our income, increase our expenses, kill us off. The second thing they passed was I can't sell my farm and have a retirement sale. They took away my retirement. What's the second prong? The second prong is increase our expenses. Put up exclusionary fence from our clean, healthy animals that don't have any disease. Our animals don't have disease. It doesn't matter. They got to stick to the two-prong approach. The two-prong approach. Raise expenses, take away income, they're going to be forced to kill their animals. So when I say mercy killings, what do I really mean? For me and Stan, I've killed 11, Stan killed 26. Culling, mercy killing. Here's the pictures, here's the images. Why did we have to do this? Because we have a choice to make. The choice is, for Stan and for me, if we can't make any money at all selling breed stock, and we can't ever sell our farm, then do we let our animals get hungry? Or do we do a mercy call, a mercy kill, and just get rid of them? What do we do? It's heartbreaking, you guys. This is a terrible, terrible decision to ever have to make. These pictures are horrific. But this is what Tim Walz wanted. This is what Bob Meyer wanted. This is what Jared at MDHA wanted. This is what Tom Peterson wanted. Tom, are you listening? I reached out to you for help many times. You're the Commissioner of Agriculture. I said I was worried about some of our farmers having so much stress they might commit suicide. I've worked in law enforcement for 30 years. Farming financial stress is huge. And when I talked to you about all this stress, and I said, can we have a meeting with Tim Walz? We got to talk. We got to do something. What happened? Tom, nothing. I said, I'm worried about suicide. And I got a suicide prevention hotline from you. Let's take a look at that text. Dylan put it up on the screen. Tom, I appreciate your support. What are we doing? So you've backed us into a corner and you've said, you guys are going to kill all your animals, so we're not going to pay you a penny. We've never had a talk, ever, about a buyout. If you don't like our industry, okay. But it's a clean, healthy, legal industry. I had an agreement with the state of Minnesota 33 years ago. Invest in this business. You can make money and pay taxes. I did that. And what happens next? They wake up one morning, they say they're going to phase us out of business. Here's a clip of the attorney on May 15th, Philip Pultzer. He says we're phasing out the deer industry in Minnesota. Here it is.
Example of the state legislature choosing to prioritize and give a benefit to a family farm where it perhaps provides an additional tail on the phase out to recoup an investment, to transition property or land to other valuable uses.
So there you heard it. We're not diseased, you guys. They want to get rid of us just in case we get a disease. Consider your turkeys. Consider your cows. Consider avian bird flu. You guys are catching that. And then they get rid of the herds and flocks that are contaminated. But here, they're getting rid of us, and we're not